Hello, my fellow human. Welcome back to another daily dice where we ask a dice for a message and find out what that is. First, I do just want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. So that being said, today we are getting messages in regards to love. Let's just hop to it. So source, what are the messages that you have for us in regards to the daily dice in love? What would you like my fellow humans to know about today's source? What messages do you have for us in regards to love for the daily dice? What would you like my fellow humans to know? And I apologize. I'm a little bit discombobulated. I'm here for it, but I had a really intense last reading. So if you caught that one, I thank you for those of you that continue to support me because it was a really, really, really intense message. But let's get to it. We've got, I love this. The North Node, we've got Capricorn and the 12th house. Someone is coming in physically. This is someone you're destined to have on your journey. They're very spiritual, very mystic. This is someone who's very open to the ethers, very open to the journey itself. And they're also very grounded. This is someone who's a masculine. This feels very masculine with the Capricorn energy here. This is someone who's very much in their masculine energy, but I also feel like they're very loving and an old soul and caring and kind and open and really just this beautiful energy. It's a very beautiful energy, a very big energy. This is someone who's very ambitious. They're very hard worker. This is someone who they could be building something of their own, or they're very much high up. They could own their own business, or they're like a CEO. And so there's this energy of very much being in boss energy here, okay? And this is something that you're destined to have on this journey. This is opening up to this, okay? And so you maybe already have them in your life. You may be wondering where they're at. Okay, this may be coming in shortly. But what they're saying is that no matter where you're at on your journey, you are meant to have a love like this. And it's not asking when, it's just knowing that this is yours. Knowing that you're destined for this higher vibration of love. This is a beautiful energy. Okay, like I cannot get through that enough. This is something that someone who understands what it is to be on a different type of journey, even though they may have completely different experiences than you, even though their life may be completely different than yours. It's like you're going to see parallel experiences or you're going to see parallel perspectives is what they're showing here, but also differences to that. Okay, like there's going to be perpendicular experiences that have brought parallel perspectives, and it's going to open you up to so much. And I feel like you're both going to accomplish so much together. Like, this definitely feels like the power couple type energy. It feels like a little bit insecure at first. Like there's a little bit of fear coming through here at first. Like, what do I do? Right? It could be very strong. This could be a very strong connection at first. Somebody from a past life. It does feel like this is something that at first you're just not sure like how to approach it. What do we got on the bottom? Yes, it's a new beginning. It's always darkest before dawn. Right? That's what the new beginning really stands for. It's like the new beginning is here. Okay, it's coming. This is something you're going to be experiencing, and it's going to feel good. This is something that's going to make you realize that like all your manifestations are coming. Look, I love this. Focus on love. So this is going back to what I was feeling like. There's a little bit of fear coming through here, a little bit of worry, and they want you to focus back on love here. Know that you are worthy of good things, and to know that source is bringing you blessings, right? Look for the good in everyone, seeing that even if this is not exactly the type of person that you would normally go for, or the type of person that you have gone for in the past, that does not make them not compatible with you, that we're changing things here. Okay, it definitely does feel like a huge matter of the heart. Okay, this person is going to impact you. But do you see here? It's like love between this dragon and this woman. That's why I was saying like perpendicular experiences that have brought parallel perspectives. You really think a dragon grew up the same way as this young woman here? She's like a nymph. She's really a nymph here, right? And so she's a tree nymph, and she's completely have a different experience than this dragon, but it doesn't mean that they're not compatible. It doesn't mean that they're not capable of grand love here. And we see the whole world is focusing on the sacral chakra. So there's definitely the sacral chakra healing here. And it feels like, again, the sun shining here. This is a new beginning. The dawn is coming. So they spent all night talking, getting to know each other, getting to know one another, and having this beautiful experience. This is also about bringing balance into your life. We've asked for help on the bottom. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. It's just like, if you've been asking for this, I do feel like this is more about, you've been praying for someone in your life. Someone that's aligned with your journey. Someone that gets you. Someone that gets this journey as a whole. And this is an answer to a prayer is what it feels like. But it definitely has to do with matters of the heart. We're talking about love. Wow, Source, thank you so much. This card actually does not have to do with romantic love. It is about self-love, but I feel like that was so... the synchronicity of me saying love as I turn it over and see what it is. That is next level. So good. I love that, Source, so much. This is a sharing of hearts. Okay, look, it's a matter of the heart. Like, they keep bringing that energy up. The energy is very clear here. This is a matter of the heart. This is you reconnecting with a part of yourself that maybe you felt was lost. And there's going to be so much love and compassion here. It's like even deeper than the passionate throes of a physical relationship. This is really a connection that is spiritual by nature and that will grow into something very, very substantial as it goes. Again, with the Capricorn energy here is asking for slow motion. Okay, take it slow here. And then we have cloud, shape-shifting. Yeah, so there's matters of the heart. There's something here that's shifting for you. And they're saying it's okay for you to shift as well. Like, you don't have to hold on to past beliefs. You don't have to hold on to what once was. You can open up to what can be. Because I feel like with the clouds, I'm going to be honest with you, this is something that is fleeting, okay? It's not that they're fleeting. It's that if you hold too much onto the past and you don't want to let it go, this is something that could slip right through your fingers and you could miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime because of fear of letting go of someone from the past. Or an idea from the past, okay? And it's interesting that I talked about the past reading that I did when I started this. I don't always do that, but it did come through very strongly that they wanted me to mention it. So for some of you, you could be watching this after you've watched the other one, and it's going to have a trigger warning on it. It's going to be posted the same week that this one's posted. So if you're wondering which one it is and you're interested in viewing it, you can absolutely. If you do, hold on to your butts. Okay, that's all I gotta say, because it is a really, it's a rip ride, okay, for sure. I wasn't expecting it to go as long as it did, but I feel like that's the thing. This is a shifting tide here. Okay, clouds never stay the same. And there'll never be two clouds that are the same. Look, we have Phoenix on the bottom. This is a new phase, rekindle, renew, and growth. A changed mind. Rising from the ashes. Yes. Thank you, Source. Thank you so much. They want you to change your perspective here. And this is really connecting with Aquarius energy from this deck. And usually it does talk about our physical appearance and being willing to change our physical appearance, but this is more than that. They keep showing me the clouds here, and like I keep seeing like shifting clouds when you see them on the video, how they're always shifting. And it's interesting because that's exactly what it feels like. And the clouds connect when our mind is in the clouds, or when our head is in the cloud. That's like where our mind's at. And so we have this energy coming through of like being in the clouds and wanting it to be a certain way. But we have Phoenix, and then underneath that, look, we have Coffin with new beginnings, liberation, reborn, transition, and tragic ending. So there's something that's ending here, and it may feel tragic, but from that tragedy rises something that's so beautiful. We have Hammer. Yeah, okay. Sabotage and rebuild. Persistent, working on it and repairing. This is something that's really difficult for you to see in a different way. And that's okay. Right? That's okay. And whether that's a past situation or a certain belief that you're holding on to it, it's not meant to be easy. If it were easy, more people would do it. If it were easy, there'd be more people on this journey, and there's not. you know, and so they're just saying like, keep going, keep working on it, because you're going to see the shift happen. But also don't deny yourself the opportunity at a chance at real love here. It's someone who's stable and meant to be on your journey here. The dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and healing. Yeah, this is a very healing connection. This is a really beautiful, but again, lighthearted and adapt. It's like feeling like dragonflies. They are zoom in and zoom out. It's a very fast. This is something that's fleeting. Like if you don't choose to change something within yourself, you could very well miss out on this. Like if someone's coming forth and offering you love and you feel good about this connection, take a chance on it. Even if it's not the person who you expected it to be. Right? Take a chance on it, because you never know what could potentially happen. Picture. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Yeah, this is exactly what's going on here. There's someone from your past that you're hoping will come back. And it's not that they will or they won't, but there's something that you're supposed to experience now in this present moment. This is something you're meant to have that's actually really beautiful, that's coming in. Okay, this week I've been drawing some tarot cards. So we're going to get some tarot on it and see what else Source would like to say in regards to love here. Source, what else would you like to say? Okay, thank you. Can we have two more? What else would you like to say in regards to love here, Source? Thank you. Oh, you already put them out? All right, thanks. Interesting. We have the 9 of Cups on the bottom. They're trying to bring you into a place of happiness. You've asked for a happy connection. Well, if we don't let Source manifest that in the way that's best for our highest light and love, because our emotional ego is holding on to what we expect it to be, we miss out on that. And then we wonder why we can't manifest good things in our life, right? We had the Hangman flip over right away. Right? The Hangman is all about a changed perception, a changed perspective. We're seeing things differently here. And underneath that, we have the World. This is a completion of a cycle for you. This is meant to be in your life. This is you letting go of what once was and opening up to what it can be. And then we have, if I can pick up the card here. No, the 10 of Wands. This is going to be a friendship for the better. Okay, and I read the Tarot Marseille, so you're like, oh, the 10 of Wands is talking about burden. It's not. When it's in reverse, it talks about taking on responsibilities. But from the Tarot Marseille, the 10 of Wands talks about a connection. It's a friendship that you go through life together and nothing separates you. You are like this from beginning to end. You are through thick and thin. You are 2 peas in a far out pod. Okay. And it's interesting that that would want to be in the middle here when we talk about how this is a matters of the heart, but this is something that you have a tendency to sabotage yourself on because of somebody or some idea from your past. But see, here we have this idea of changing, seeing it from a different perspective altogether. Right? If you can't change your circumstances, change yourself. That's what I'm hearing. But we see here with the World that this is the completion of a cycle. This is a new beginning with the baby. It's a new beginning, a new life, a new lease on life. And the 9 of Cups here on the bottom is just happiness. We're trying to bring happiness into your life, but you have to allow yourself an opportunity to come out of this mind game, the anxiety that your mind is putting you through. Like if you expect it to be a certain person, it's like, well, what if it's that person? What if I'm with this new person? I'm falling in love with this new person and that old person comes back. Well, then what? You know what? Isn't it better to be in love with someone who chose you from the get-go and didn't ever make you feel like you were on hold or like you were like they were breadcrumbing you or like you were an option? Then what? Like ask yourself that question. Then what? This person loves you for you right out of the gate. Is it really worth putting someone on hold the way that someone else put you on hold that loves you? Just for an idea? I mean, and only you can answer that question, right? But that's what they want to ask here. This is something beautiful that's coming in for you here. And you have an opportunity to experience real stable love that's going to take you to a whole new level. This is something that's a very spiritual connection. It's beautiful. Okay? It's a new phase. So this is what I see here for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave the little heart with the flames around it. I think it's the lust heart, but I'm not sure. Leave that emoji down below and say, I allow myself to rise from the ashes like the phoenix when it comes to matters of the heart. And if it resonated with you, it means so much to me if you were to like the video, comment below, subscribe. And if you're interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all those links below in the description box. In order to do so, you can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships. But if not, thank you for your continued support here. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this incredible message. I'm super excited for you. And until next time, stay human. Bye.